lovely day here, and I've come up to Lochinver on the bus. Beautiful bus ride. Took about an hour from Ullapool. Leaves from the ferry terminal, and well, it usually connects with the ferry, but the ferry was late today, so it didn't. Come to Lochinver. It's up a nice little village up on the northwest coast. The plan today is to walk through Assynt, the heart of Assynt, past Swolven, past Canisp. I come out on the road further down towards Ullapool, and hopefully I'll hitchhike a ride back from there. Beautiful day, a little bit breezy, lovely sunshine, and a perfect temperature for walking. So I just saw a sign at the start of the path here that said it's 14 miles, which is a little bit further than I thought it was going to be, so I need to get a bit of a move on today. Still got plenty of time. It doesn't get dark until 8 o'clock. I don't really want to be out that late, but let's see how it goes. It's kind of one way, once you're committed, you've got to keep going. There's no real escape route, so beautiful day for it. Some gorgeous autumn colour just starting to come in now on the bracken and some of the trees. Wonderful time of year. It's a glorious day in the Highlands when you need sunglasses. It's absolutely wonderful weather. Ideal for walking. Not too hot, not too cold, a little bit of breeze. And absolutely, wow, wonderful. It's going to be a great day. There's the first sign of Swolven, the most famous mountain around here for its shape, which looks like a, well, very, very tall, steep dome from this side. It's not actually that high, it's only about 730 metres, but it looks a lot bigger. And I'm going to be walking right along the base of Swolven, so we'll get a much better view later on. Canisp on the left and Swolven on the right, and this route goes between the two of them, so it's a fantastic old route. I imagine it was very well used in the past. It's a much shorter way of getting, if you're getting from Lochinver down to Ullapool, it's a much shorter route than driving all the way around Loch Assynt. So nobody on the route today so far. I don't expect to find anybody either. But yeah, looking great. We're well in the Lewisian gneiss here, which is my favourite type of rock. This is absolutely, it's the oldest rock in the country, and it's just so characterful, so colourful, characterful, lots of grain, folding, different textures, and yeah, folding there, beautiful stuff. It's kind of the bedrock of this whole area, everything else sits on top of it. So a bit of history. I have been along this path once before, I think it was 1993, 32 years ago. Walked into the bothy at Suleg, which we'll pass on this route, and then it was Easter time, and then walked out to the north. Don't remember much about it, but well, I do remember carrying some firewood in on the back of my rucksack to burn at the bothy. That's all I remember really. So it's a nice trip down memory lane. And this will be Canisp Lodge. I imagine it's an old hunting lodge, probably still is, but grand and beautiful location, wow. Overlooking the loch and the mountains. Now this is a very nice display board about wych elm in Assynt. This is a wych elm here. Most of the elms, certainly in England, have gone, but Scotland still has a significant population. Most of the ones in England were killed by Dutch elm disease, but a lot have survived in Scotland, especially in the Highlands, and they're absolutely beautiful. Beautiful characterful trees. This one's covered in burr. I mean, the wood inside there will be stunning. And they get quite big as well. This one looks, well, it's got a little bit of dieback on the end of some of the branches, but overall it looks very healthy. It's really nice to see. Okay, I'm now on the path proper. Got off the road now. Well, it started off with a little bit of a Land Rover track, and hopefully it will turn into a proper hill path soon. Lovely and warm. Pretty much perfect day for walking, I would say, today. Doesn't get any better than this. The light, the colour, the temperature, the scenery, the peace and quiet that you get in the Highlands, that, well, it's getting to be quite unique. I don't know many places where you can come so easily, get into such still, calm, peaceful environments as this. It's very soothing, it's very healing, and something I've been coming for 38 years now in the Highlands, and still love the energy, still love the atmosphere. I still love everything it gives me. A sense of peace, a sense of aliveness, I think is the word. Makes me feel alive. It's a truly wonderful place. Come through a gate into a fenced area, and it's immediately clear to see the natural regeneration here. Birch mostly, but as soon as you exclude the deer, this is what you get. Woodland regenerating. There's some hazel in there as well, that's nice to see, but mostly birch. Just by excluding the deer, nature comes back to life again. After, well, this land has probably been treeless for maybe centuries, but very quickly comes back when given the chance. It's my first walk out for a while, so I'm taking it a little bit easy. I don't want to blow my energy straight away on the first walk. So, a nice steady pace. It's a very easy walk. No steep hills or rocky sections or anything. It's just a very gentle walk with the most magnificent scenery. Still in this new wooded area, and it's growing really well. Relatively sheltered valley here, so it doesn't get the full winds. And yeah, there's a few oaks as well, which I'm sure have been planted, because there's no seed trees here anywhere that I've seen, so I think the oak has been planted. I doubt the birch has been planted. I imagine that's just regenerated itself. But yeah, these things are happening all over Scotland now. New native woodlands, new native pine woods springing up all over Scotland. It's really lovely to see. For a forest lover like me, it's a joy to see it. fantastic day for photography. This cloud and the sun coming and going, the colours, the light on the river here, just lovely. I look forward to seeing the pictures when I get back, have a good sort. But yeah, I think I've got some good ones already. If I've got any decent ones, I'll include them in the video. Walk just gets better and better. Swolven looks so steep from here. The path goes up to that gap there in the middle, I believe, but goodness me, that's a steep path. I saw the start of it back there a few minutes back, and I'm going through this gap here. Absolutely stunning. And there's Canisp. Wonderful day. Paths come into this lovely narrow valley now, goes up to another lochen, and they're joined with this lovely little river. Definitely in the road less travelled now, this middle section, the path's turned into just a tiny little hill path. Earlier on it could have taken a Land Rover most of the way, but this is definitely just a footpath. And yeah, there's enough people coming through to keep the path open, but apart from that, very, very quiet. Well, this is about the furthest point from each road, and the sense of peace here is absolutely profound. There's no noise apart from the only sounds of the wind and the river, the occasional bird. Apart from that, there's this feeling of peace and stillness that, as I said earlier, we very rarely feel. Okay, I decided that boots off was the best strategy here, rather than having completely soaking boots and socks for the rest of the walk, rather than half soaking boots and socks, which is what I've got at the moment. And oh, this is a little bit chilly, a little bit sharp on the stones. Ooh. Oh, when the cold kicks in. Yeah. This is the first time out with these new boots, and they've had a full Scottish experience already. And my heel has got a full Scottish blister as well, while I break these boots in. Anyway, I'll sit here a while and let my feet warm and dry and warm out a little bit. Well, there I am, nearly finished, nearly at the road now. Managed to do this walk that I've been looking at for over 30 years on the map and wondering what it would be like, and finally all the elements came together today and I was able to do it. This morning I was intending to go Ledmore kayak, but the Akilty Buoy bus was delayed because of the ferry. The Lochinver bus was sitting there ready to go, and on the spur of the moment I decided to jump on and come and do this walk instead. It's been fantastic, very grateful I have been able to do it, and yeah, really worthwhile day out. It's taken about 6 hours. The sign said 14 miles, I don't know, it feels longer. I feel very tired, feet are killing me, and yeah, it's been awesome. Thanks for watching if you get this far. And now it's time to get out my lucky thumb and see if I can get a ride back to Ullapool. Best wishes to you, thanks a lot, goodbye.